November is National Diabetes Month. Diabetes affects over 37 million Americans and occurs when your blood sugar is too high. The disease is often managed with insulin, but the cost of insulin continues to increase, and research shows that some Americans ration insulin due to the high cost. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Ravi Johar of United Healthcare joins us now to explain. So, doctor, why do insulin costs continue to climb in this country?
Hi, Grace. Thanks for having me. It's great to be with you today. You know, every day about 7.5 million Americans manage their diabetes with insulin every day. But the combination of pharmaceutical companies and market dynamics have really caused an increase in the cost of insulin. In fact, since 2012, the cost of insulin has increased 100%. It's more than doubled. And it's forcing a lot of Americans into a choice of deciding whether they can even afford this life-saving drug or what else they can do. We know that actually a study last month showed that 1 in 5 adults that are on insulin are rationing their amount of insulin, maybe not taking what they need every day just so they can have this life-saving drug.
And so what is the healthcare industry doing to address this issue and make insulin more affordable?
Well, I can't speak about the entire industry, but United Healthcare is very committed to helping our members manage their chronic diseases like diabetes. In fact, United Healthcare just announced that beginning January 1st, we are making insulin available to our eligible commercial members at zero copay for both short and long-acting insulin. So no cost whatsoever out of pocket to stay on this medication.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. What else can people be doing to manage their diabetes?
Well, there's a lot of things that are going on with diabetes that you have to be careful about. Lifestyle is a very big thing. We know that every year there's another 1.5 million Americans diagnosed with diabetes. So the number of people with diabetes is just continuing to increase. So there's a few things that can be done. Obviously, the most important one is stick with your medication, or whether it's insulin or oral hypoglycemic medications. Eat well-balanced meals, avoiding processed foods, avoiding extra sugars, especially sodas, things of that sort is critically important. Staying active, you should move a lot. The muscles, when they're active, will use up a lot of the glucose that's in your body, and that'll help quite a bit. Avoiding smoking and tobacco and nicotine. Nicotine and tobacco have been shown to really increase diabetes and make it much, much worse. Limiting alcohol is another thing. Alcohol is something that you need to be very careful if you're diabetic, and something that you should certainly talk to your physician about before drinking at all with that. Managing stress is the fourth thing that they can do. Stress is something that's it increases the cortisol levels in the body that really affects your diabetes dramatically there too. And finding a good healthcare team, getting an endocrinologist, a primary care physician, someone that can really help you understand your disease, and then understanding what kind of lifestyle changes you can do in addition to medications is, I think, critical to helping control your diabetes.
Certainly all important things to think about, doctor. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And for more information about saving money on insulin and managing diabetes, visit uhc.com.